Welcome to my first ever podcast for Lift Your Life. My guest today, Big Jit Singh, and he'll be talking about his story.
Right, okay. Yeah, grew up in a nice family, my nice childhood. My cousin would stay at my house, I would stay at their house. My dad had a shop, we'd go there.
You were first living in Moortown. Everything was all good. Yeah. You were happy, great neighborhood. Then you moved to this other place where obviously your dad's got a business, which is obviously very rough. And that's where obviously you started getting these issues and obviously the bullying. And I take it the bullying wasn't just physical, it was mental as well.
We were targeted to racism. My brother was thrown in a skip saying, this is where you belong. Even like parents of the kids used to go around going, go back to your country where you come from and this and that. I remember on one occasion it was snowing. I was pelted with about 100 snowballs. Then I was chased at the end of this. These kids now, right, grabbing me, beating me up, about 15 of them beating me. And you know what? From there, I said to myself, I thought, I'm never going to cry ever to show weakness. So we would go out and I'd start getting angry at things. When someone said something to my mom, I would get angry. You know, things. That was a very dark time, but a turning point. The place where we had our business, the shop, we had things written, graffitied all the time. There used to be people pissing through the letterbox.
Do you think because of all that adversity and everything that you suffered, obviously, during that period in time, do you think that played a factor into your later life?
This is the thing. This is what I'm going to say. I hate racism. I get that flashback of that when I was a kid and I was verbally abused, physically abused, mentally abused, everything. Do you know what I mean? It was my dad decided us to move back to Moortown. Now I'm seeing people from different backgrounds, you know what I mean? It was just a mix. It was a good vibe, man. There was none of that shit anymore. So it was a good little vibe there growing up.
Were you into rugby? You used to play a lot of rugby?
Yeah, what happened was, through high school, I shot up. I started getting some height. I started getting big. School kids were like, whoa, you know what I mean? Either you're going to be a basketball player now. I couldn't shoot hoop. Shit, man. I couldn't shoot hoop. I tried shooting hoop. I was shit. So I thought, no, this is not me. But I like to brawl. So kind of started joining playing the rugby. And then I thought, you know what? This is all right, dude. I started getting into rugby then. From high school, I just didn't take no shit, right? That was the difference. So I hated bullies. I used to actually go for bullies. I started working on doors then.
So you obviously doing the doors while you were at uni, obviously, I take it, yeah? That's correct.
Yeah. I used to be falling asleep doing HTML, but HTML is the most boring shit you can ever do. When it kind of changed was when I started working and going out. I started meeting people from even when I was doing dogs who were in that circle. They weren't really swinging guns, they were swinging coke.
At that point, it was just a case of just selling a bit here and there just to make a bit of extra money.
I had money, but I didn't have that much money, so I was like, Budweiser. You know what I mean? I need to start popping Dom Perignons. Like these guys are dressing good. Shit changed now, do you know what I mean?
You were sort of aspiring to be like these guys because you don't know exactly what they're doing.
So that's when it kind of started changing onto a different vibe now. It was a different vibe. So I knew the dealers now. You know what I mean? That's when it changed. When you know the dealers. And if you don't get their money, they're coming at you.
You've proved yourself, haven't you, basically?
Yeah. You're part of the bigger picture now. You're part of the big... I started making more money, things started moving up faster, and it got fast very, very quick. I started going to like places like London, and I'm meeting some big boys now. And then I was put in a hotel, what was like penthouse suites, the marble floors, heated marble floors, a desk. I don't know why they gave me a desk. Maybe they wanted me to do HTML. I went into the club, I had some crazy money now. I hated champagne. So I just used to buy the bottles and just leave them on the table.
Effectively, you've hit sort of the big time now. Obviously, you're rolling with the big boys.
We were starting to be called the family.
You were having a good time at this point. When did, let's just say, shit start getting real?
Shit got a bit nasty where certain deals went wrong. Now I'm dealing with people who walk around strapped. You know what I mean? People have to fucking pay the price. I'm radio station, I'm just broadcasting. Fuck you, mate. You fucking owe me fucking money. This is the big bit now. This is what people want to hear.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I mean?